It should kick off. Be live and direct, man. 7 o'clock. What's up? What's happening? My people, thank y'all for tapping in, man. It's your man, Mr. Mindset Therapy himself. And I have a special guest here. I have my co-host here. We ready to rock and roll, man. We got a good one tonight, man. We ain't gonna play no games with it. We gonna jump into it. But first, and look, we not here to glamorize nothing that we talk about. We just want y'all to understand that what we share with y'all, we sharing it because we want, those who really don't know or who's confused about the situation, that they don't have to make the same mistakes that we made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was blessed to come through our situations, but some people don't get the chances, or don't be blessed as we were. You know what I'm saying? So just know that we not glamorizing, we not putting a big bright light on, some of the things that we lived in our life. We blessed and we grateful for making it through it, but we want to use it as a catalyst, as a learning curve. You feel me? Well, this is Mindset Therapy. Here at Mindset Therapy, we help men, women, and children believe in themselves again. We offer 7 simple strategies to developing a positive mindset, and we stand on that. Man, this is your host with the most, man. I have my special guest, Mr. Bambino. If you're Best Bank, you know what it is. That last name hold weight. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin, I'm gonna pass it to my co-host with the most, man, Mr. Mike Pete, man. Touch the people, let them know what's going on, bro.
Right. Hey, man, as always, man, but God, man, it's a blessing to be here. Like my brother said, man, we're not here to glamorize anything. We're just here, again, like he said, man, just to shine the light. And I'd like to share with each and every one of you what I read today. I read something today, and it caught my attention, man. And I told myself, man, I got to share this when we come on live tonight. And it said, I share my story because I care, And this gentleman we got coming on tonight, man, I just heard just a snidbit, you know what I'm saying? But it's power. It's power. The man has been through a storm, and I always kind of highlight. Lil Kiki got a song, man, that says it ain't gonna rain forever, And the man's been through the storm, man. You know what I'm saying? But he has an umbrella, and that umbrella is but God. And he's alive today. He's with a sound mind, a different heart, different perspective, And man, I'm just all ears, man, and I'm ready to hear your story. Thank you for coming on. It's a blessing. And again, man, but God, like my bro say, let's get into it, man.
Man, what's up, Kev, man? How you doing, man? It's been a while, bro. It's been a while, bro. But I'm so happy to see where you at.
Likewise.
I'm happy to see your wheels turning as they turn. If people can really pay attention to what's going on in your background, man, you holding it down back there. You got some big wheels under you, baby. And just to put a spin on it, and I know you probably never I don't know, you probably did because we never talked about this. 70% of the brothers that's coming home that's re-entering society are falling under the umbrella of CDL.
Yeah.
They're going after the bag. And I'm saying that because that's a wonderful thing, brother. That is a tremendous, man. That is, man, what y'all doing, bro. Y'all learned the craft. Man, just think about, man, back in the gap when we was on the block, man, you ain't never thought about no 18-wheeler, man.
Yeah, facts.
You never thought you would be driving no big luxury 3 houses on wheels. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Come on, think about it, brother. And I know I'm a tad bit older than you. I run along with your big brother, but we always was, all us was under the same umbrella, man. Go ahead, talk to the people, man. Let them know the new Kev, man. What Kev popping off, man.
Man, I'm just blessed to be here, man. all the stuff I didn't been through in life. I'm just where I'm at in life, man. I just first of all, man, thank y'all for having me, bro. You
Man.
know, it's a real honor, you know, to be on here and to tell my story so I can help others. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna do, bro. And like you say about, you know, how I get where I'm at today, bro, because of God, first is God, bro.
But God.
And in my past, you know, I got tired of living that life. So, and about these CDLs, man, if I would have known about this when I was younger, I would have did this because, you know, I got in the streets when I was 11. If I could have got on these trucks when I was 21, I'm 47 right now. I would have, man, I'd have had a big company with probably about 3,000 trucks,
Yeah.
Right. Next.
you
That,
know, and it's easy to get your CDLs. You gotta want it, bro.
Right.
Anything you want, you can get it. You just go after it.
Right.
right.
You, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you hit a bump in the road, it don't stop there.
Mm,
You know, it's like you take one step and you know God gonna take two for you. It's real because
mm.
I'm there.
That's right.
You know, I ain't man. It was a time in my life, bro. I didn't even see this. I seen it when I was younger, but once that happened to my brother, I didn't see this, man. Only thing I saw is death.
Look,
You
check.
know,
This is what we gonna do. All right. See, they see people that know they know who Mook is. You feel me?
right?
A lot of
Facts.
people probably don't really know who Mook is and who he was and the people he was responsible for taking care. I'm talking about street cats. I'm talking about
Right. Facts.
whole time. You feel me? He was a young boss, a real young boss,
Yeah.
man. Uh,
Good dude. Good
they
dude. Good. Good.
they, they took Mook at 19.
19, bro.
19 years
19,
old.
man.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Man, we thought we were so grown back then. Cause me and Mook
Facts,
was
bro.
we thought when I think about it, man, Mook was 19. So man, we was young.
Yeah, we was young, man. I was 16, Mook was 19, man. You know,
So share with the people a little bit about who your big brother is and who he was.
my big brother is Johnny Babino, known as Mookie. Mook was a good dude. You know, he was a drug dealer, but he was a good dude. You
Mhm.
know, Mook, I mean, Mook just couldn't let you do bad. If you needed something, he was going to give it to you. You know, don't
Thanks.
matter who you was. I mean, whether you was bad or good, that's just what kind of dude he was. You know, I mean, the people in the hood, the old people, you know, he paid their bills from the kids. You know, our whole family, bro. You know, he had 3 kids. You know, he had 2 kids. His youngest son, mama was pregnant for him at the time, so he ain't never seen her. But I learned a lot from Mookie. I learned how to show love and take care of people, how to be respected, how to be honest. You know, and how to, I mean, just be good all around the board, man.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, Mook was a good dude. I mean, he lived a short life, but you know, he
yeah,
left a good mark behind.
yeah. He
You
left a
know,
leg.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
From the life we used to live. And that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, now that we older, we understand, man, that life it wasn't it. But
it was,
back
it
then,
was.
that's all we knew. So
That's all it was right.
the goodest thing you could find out that game was Mook.
But look, that's it.
Anybody that came up in that era, you could ask him or you say his name, they can't say nothing bad about it.
Can't say
Nothing.
nothing bad about him. Can't say nothing bad
Oh,
about him,
man,
bro.
that nigga gave me 18 quarters about this out the block. If you called him while
Yeah,
he was about to go re-up, man, he probably gave your whole 4.5.
yeah.
That's who he was.
That's who he was, bro. So you know,
He
I
didn't
mean,
trip.
he didn't trip. And you know, I want people to learn a lot from my story, especially from my Mook. That go
Mm,
to show you, bro. If they could take a person like Mook, how good he was, They'll take anybody. The game don't love nobody, bro. If
Why
if
is it?
if I would have known better, I would have never done it. I would have stayed in school. That's the worst thing I did in my life was getting into the streets, bro. You know, you when you're young, you only see the good part of it. And
Mhm.
at that time, you know, we were surrounded by a lot of people that was in the streets, and they didn't know no better. They thought they was teaching us right,
Right.
but they wasn't. It had a few people that was trying to tell us don't do it. We didn't listen to them, man.
Mm-mm.
You know, like I wish I would have listened to the one that did told me no, because now I understand.
Right.
You know, I everything you get in the game, I mean, you lose it so easy. It's not worth it, bro.
Right.
Nah.
Look, Mook lost his life. I lost a brother. Look, the only thing I was 16. The only thing that I had, the only thing that I loved. You know what I'm saying? I advise anybody, I don't care how good it look, what people tell you about the streets ain't it. It ain't it, bro. I wish me and my brothers could have just stayed in school and been something. You know, man, the streets ain't right, man. I mean, you can't, ain't a person could tell you Mookie wrong them. You know, so that goes to tell you, bro, the streets it ain't no love in the streets.
And just the note that how good of a person he was, bro. You know, good people not supposed to disappear and never be seen again. Never,
Facts. Facts.
never. How
Facts.
could you do, man? You had to be some kind of creature because you had to think about it. Whoever done it was close to him. That
Yeah.
child on 30-something years. You know how his mom
Yeah.
probably feel.
Yeah. 30
So
years, man. Right.
prayers be to his mom to have closure some kind of way. However, God may give it to her. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You got to think about it. But it's hard to bury somebody, but when you can't bury him,
Right. Facts. Facts, bro.
he's
And you know that
about the mental anguish you've been living with all those years. You just learning about.
I'm just learning about, bro. And to speak on that, you know what I'm saying? First, I'm gonna say like about moms. You know, I feel mom's pain. You know, I gotta deal with Mook being gone. I gotta deal with the trauma I'm going through that I'm just realizing. You know, I gotta deal with the trauma my mama going through, his kids. You know, the whole family, bro.
Right.
You know, but I'm sorry he had to go. I wish I could trade my life. I wish, but you know, since he's gone, I gotta learn from everything that happened in my life. And I learned a hell of a lesson from Mook. But you know, when he was here, when it happened to him. So I stay strong for moms, and moms just like, you know, she told me one well, she didn't tell me, but my little sister called and told me, because my mom, you know how moms and mom love her children and she want to protect her children. I'm the youngest one. She seen, I didn't know it, and I'm gonna get to that in a few. But mom seen how hard I took that. So moms want the best thing for me. So she's gonna try to be strong. She's not even gonna want to bring Mookie's name up around me. So my sister told me, she was like, man, my mama said one thing she want before she die is to find Mookie. And that's all we asking for, bro. I call it shots on that. That's my big brother. And like I said, I don't want the retaliation. I'm past that now. I'm living a whole better life. I understand God. I'm with God, and I'm gonna do what God sent me here to do. I just want to teach people, you know, from what I went through in life, to not to go through what I went through, because it's painful for your whole family, bro. And a lot of times we just think about ourselves. We never think about the people that we hurt.
Wow. Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the choices we make in life, it don't affect us. It affect our loved ones too.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just want people to learn, and I just want us to find Mookie, but I don't want no retaliation. I don't want Nobody go to jail. I don't care if somebody know. I don't care how they get the message to us. You know what I'm saying? Drop a letter somewhere I don't care. I just want to find my brother, bro. That's it. Give us some closure. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's all. That's all I want, bro. For real, man. I mean, because I understand life now, bro.
The value.
I got a question.
The value, right?
I got a question.
You know, even go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Finish what you were about to say.
You know, even though I hate what happened to Mookie, you know, when I was younger, I hated a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Even the dudes who done it, whoever they are, I don't hate them. Because, you know, at one time, I wanted retaliation bad. Every day I woke up after that happened to Mookie, I woke up with 4 things on my mind. And I woke up with money on my mind, but it wasn't about too much of money. I woke up with killing somebody, getting killed, and getting high. That's every day I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Every day, bro, I was expecting to die, expecting to kill somebody. I was on go 24/7. But I don't even feel like that no more. Right. You know, because I don't want nobody to experience what we experience, the pain we still feeling behind that, the trauma. You know, so
30 years later.
30 years later, bro, I was 16, I'm 47 years old. Thank God I'm just strong enough to still be here. Right. You know, and doing what I'm doing. So that's all we want, bro.
Peace.
All right. My question was this, and I'm gonna tell you something before I'm gonna say something, but this what I want to ask you. When that first happened, what was your? I know what your mental was. You just said it, but as far as like dealing with your other siblings, what was your thought process? What did you feel like you had to fill Mookie's shoes, or did you feel like you just had to be careful and do what you can do?
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. My thought process, it was so messed up, dude. I was 16. I was a kid, and I lost. I mean, it's my brother. I mean, my role model, my hero, everything. I ain't had no dad. I ain't had no kid. I ain't had nothing but Mookie. I mean,
your hero.
Picture, but yeah, I played my whole life with this dude. Wow. So it took more than half of me.
Yeah.
When Mookie left, it took 90% of me. So the only thing what was on my mind, staying away from my family. I ain't much had time to think about, you know, it ran across my mind, but I was so much on like finding Mookie and getting retaliation.
Right.
Everything else, only thing was on my mind was fucking dying, because I was willing to die behind that, bro.
Yeah.
Every day I woke up and expected to get killed, kill somebody, get high. But when I got high, I never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I ever did when I got high was smoke weed. When I was on heroin and coke, and you know, I left coke alone when I got with Mookie. When that happened to Mookie, I was on strict heroin, and I never did nothing when I was on heroin, because I feel like, you know, if I do something, I gotta make sure it's right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad, bro. Thank God. Thank God, bro. You know, my mindset changed, because, man, it wasn't for it. I just stayed away from my family, really, bro, because I know what type of time I was on. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want them to get caught up in the shit with Mookie. Then I'm the closest thing to him. They know how I was, so I'm already expecting. I gotta be careful, because I know they're gonna come for me, because they know I'm about to ride behind this dude. Right. Everybody knew that.
Right.
So only thing was to like protect them and stay away from them and see what's going on with Mook. That's all I mean, bro. I lost clean focus. I lost it, bro. And you know something about my girl really don't want me to. She didn't want me to say it right now, because she like, you know, other people can see a lot of stuff in you that you don't see.
Right.
And I tell her, I gotta tell her people right now because you never know who going through what I'm going through.
Right.
And my girl, like, 'cause, we have conversations and she sees me. She knows when I act out and shit. So she like, babe, you still dealing with your past. And I was in I'm the type of person, I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong. I'm gonna admit when I got a habit, like the drugs. I already had claimed the conclusion that the drugs was causing shit, but what led me to the drugs, like I got on it. And she kept telling me, you dealing with your past is mucky. And I was in denial, bro. She even sent me some stuff about Gucci Man with Gucci Man going through the same shit. And I was in so much of denial. Like I was over Mookie. I wasn't over it, but I didn't think it affected my life. I didn't think I need counseling, bro.
You never dealt with it.
Until that, when I found out I need counseling, bro. The other day when I made that video and I saw myself in that video, bro, it messed me up because I saw a whole nother person in me. And I had to apologize to my girl. I'm like, babe, you right. I don't even know that dude in that video at certain parts. I turned it to a whole, and it affected me then. It's still affecting me now. And I'm going to get counseling because I understand. So anybody us black folks don't really believe in counseling. We think something wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. That's how we was raised.
But it took effect in my life real
Yeah.
hard. And I'm glad I did. I talked about it because she really got me to make the video. I didn't want to make it, but something said, make this video. And that was God, because that's why I'm able to handle it and talk about it like I'm talking about it now, because I seen that video and I ain't like that person that was in
Right.
that video. I seen what it destroyed me. It really did destroy me, bro. Because, when I speak, just like we do now, ain't nothing scripture. Everything comes from the heart when I
Oh,
speak.
Right.
yeah.
Facts.
Any video I done,
Mindset
it comes.
Therapy, Real Talk Podcast, baby.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of people that dislike me, I'm going to use this for example. I'm going to just say some females. I'm going to speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? I can live with the truth. I can't live with a
Yeah.
lie.
Right. That's right.
So when I made that video, everything from the heart, everything I tell you is 100% authentic. And I seen how it traumatized me, bro. And I'm still dealing with it, bro.
But that's all
And
right. That's all right.
yeah,
Because guess what? You can't get you working through it right now, because
I'm
that was the first time and this the second time you ever talked
right.
about it. So I'm man. Look, I commend you, brother, because this our situation is eerie, real eerie and close.
Yeah.
So, but I look at, if I'd have lost cricket back then, bro, I'd be dead. I'd
Well,
be because I don't see, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have, I would probably killed myself. I don't know. But God prepared me. He prepared me because he know I wasn't ready back then.
yeah.
I wouldn't have took it like I took it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Well,
God prepared me to lose, for the deal with the loss of all my losses, because I dealt with it from a grown man's perspective. Man, you was a child, bro. You was a child.
but God, we don't know what God got in store with us for us.
That's right.
And I understood God more when I went to jail. And like I said in my video, I mean, God got his way of doing things. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I didn't think I was gonna be here. I was prepared to die already when that happened to Mook. I didn't care. I didn't even much care. Cause like I said, that was all I had. I got my mom and them, but Mook get close because that's my big brother. And a woman can't raise no man. You can do so much with a man for a boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mookie was everything to me, bro. And I didn't think so, bro. But I went to jail and it was a good thing. I went to, but it took me 3 times to go to jail to really get where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, so we never know what God have in store for us, bro. So I thought like that though, bro, like you think. I thought I was gonna die, but God didn't want it that way, man. You know, he sent me to jail until I got right.
So you got it. That's right.
Yeah, until I understood, you know, that's the father, we his kids, so he know what
Yeah.
it's gonna take to get us right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we
Wow.
don't understand that. We
And
don't
how
understand
long?
at the time. Yeah,
And how long?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Said
How long?
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this story, man. The last time I went to jail, man, this what got my mind right. This why you got to be careful how you think.
Right.
You know,
Mindset.
mindset. Because I was in jail, I was sentenced to 15 years. They gave me 15 years with the first 5 year suspended.
Wow.
So when I got to DOC had me doing 6 years and 11 months off the 15. But with the year good time, I was doing 5 years and 11 months.
All
But
right.
look how I'm thinking. Look how I'm thinking, man. It's like, this one got me right. I was going to work release with 3 years. I had 3 years left. But the whole time I'm in jail, I'm telling the dudes, man, look, I'm going out there and sell dope. I got to connect. I'm going to get all this money back that I had lost. And I was going to work release on a Monday. And this all on my mind. I was married at the time. I said, I'm going to work release and have sex with my wife when I get there. Friday came, right before that Monday, classification called me down there to the office. And I'm thinking they called me to give me my paperwork to go to work release. Man, they called me down there and said, Papino, you supposed to go to work release today? I'm like, yeah, you can't go to work release. We flattening your whole 15 years out. You got to do the whole 15 years. Bruh, man,
DOC
you talk
flatten you out.
flatten me out. That hurt it more than when the judge gave me
You
the
feel-
time. Because I'm
Right.
going out the door.
Yeah.
So it wasn't right then and there. See, months later, bruh, I started praying to God. God, please, just let me out. I promise when I go home, I ain't gonna do no more wrong.
Right.
Just please. And when it was what, 6 years later, but when God knew
when
I
you
was
ready?
right and I meant that, you know what I'm saying? I spoke it into it. I felt it, bro. You know, when God send you a feeling, you gonna know it.
Yeah.
And I went to telling everybody, man, I'm going home. I didn't know how, but I spoke it into existence and they passed the law. You know what I'm saying? And I wind up doing 9 years. I made parole and I got out.
Right.
Mm.
But
Boy,
Because
God.
my mindset changed. God said, oh, you ain't got your mind right yet? You still talk about going home and do this?
Right.
I'm gonna flatten you out. This gonna get your mind right.
Right.
That's right.
And it did.
And it did. He know he's judging.
Mike, tell him what your mama used to do. Check this out. Mike, tell him what your mom used
I
to
was
tell
thinking
you.
about that as he was talking. I mean, you read my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Because surely that's what was on my mental. My mother used to come and look me in my face, man. I'm only child. So, like your brother, you know, my mother was my hero. My mother was my role model. But she was my mother, my father, and that umbilical cord. And it took her death, you know what I'm saying, to really send me, like yourself. I went into a spiral. But her death also taught me a lot. But she used to come and she would look me in my, I'm a grown man, man. At the time, man, I done probably 25, 26 years, man, flat calendar years. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm like you, I'm tired, but I'm still trapping.
Back.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing all this negative. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, when God come into your life, you're going to know it, man.
You gonna
But
know
it
it.
was my mother, man. And she was Asian. And she would look me in my eye and she said, Mike, my prayer is, God, don't let him come home unless he ready. Don't let him come home if he ain't ready. Bro, so when I heard you talking, man, I mean, that hit me like a ton brick. Because
Yeah.
that resonates. I understand. Don't let
Yeah.
him come home if he ain't ready. And I wanted to tell you, man, you said 3 times, and I'm listening to you now, and you're talking about how they flatline you and made you do the time. God will break you to heal you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, real talk, homeboy.
Yeah.
God will break you to heal me. And again, man, I can't even tell you. And to tell you, I came out and I got my CDL. It is, hey man, I'm overjoyed to see you sitting in that truck.
Yeah, man.
It's a blessing. For several reasons. One, you came out here with your hands to the plow. You could have came out, you could have sought revenge. You could have came out, you could have chased that money you lost.
Yeah.
But you came out with a plan, and you came out and you worked that plan.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even with an X, man, and then you 3 times.
3 times.
Hey, man, there is a section on every application that says criminal history.
Yeah.
Have you been convicted of a crime? If so, what?
Yeah.
And just every time I get to that section right there, hey, man, interview over with. Damn,
yeah.
Man, yeah, class 8. I can jump that truck. I can hold it. So, you know, several barriers, hurdles that you had to overcome, man. And I'm looking at you, man. And again, man, my heart goes out to you, man, because I'm listening to your story, and we cut from the same cloth. We're just in 2 different sets of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all resonating with me, man. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. You know. Yeah. And again, man, I know you telling your story because you care. You know.
I care, man.
Yeah, it's bigger than you.
It's bigger than me.
I done idolized somebody before, so I know what that's like.
Yeah.
And then to have them wiped off the board.
Yeah.
Removed.
And I lost 3 brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This was your main one. This was the one that was grooming you.
Right. That was the one. That was the hardest, bro. That was. And I'm. You know, like I said, I speak from the heart. That was the hardest.
Right.
That was the hardest, bro.
I know what it's
like. I mean, that was everything, bro. That's the worst pain I ever felt in my life.
Right. Right. And I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Where you can't eat, you can't think, you don't want to be bothered. So I understood when you said you didn't want to be around your family.
Right.
Because at the time, you was just gonna be a burden, bro. Because if you caught them dudes, you'd clap. If anybody would have gotten your way, you'd clap. You already told the world that go ahead. I was on go.
I was on go. I've been honest with you. So I stayed away from the people I loved.
Had to, because you were a threat to them, man. You brought harm to them.
Right.
And again, that's nothing but God, man.
That's God. That's God. That's God, man.
He will break you to heal you, man. I'm gonna keep saying that, man. And I'm a living example.
Yeah. Facts.
For real.
This is some amazing work, bro. I tell you, you know, I never told you my co-host story. You know, he had a life sentence, you know, on first-degree murder, and gave it back in 30. You know, in the state of Texas.
Back here. I came.
No, he made parole in 30. Right. Yeah, we rephrased that.
I'm still got it. Yeah,
he still got the life sentence. He's just on parole. Right. In the state of Texas, they don't give parole your first time going. That was in 30. That was his first parole hearing in 30 years.
Right.
It took him 30 years to get up there. What they usually do? 30. Go back, see you in another 15, 10, 5, whatever. Yeah. Man, God bless that man. That man on the streets.
But God. So that's why I feel you sitting in that truck, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, life and death. What it is, life after time?
Life after time.
No, for real. I feel it.
Life after time.
And when you hit when they let you out on parole, boy, you hit the road running.
Still running.
But you know, I had planned already while I was in jail.
Tell us a little bit about your plan and how you came home and executed that thing, man. You know, we celebrate too now. We celebrate too now.
Man, you know, I thought about when you're in jail, you got choices to make, just like out here. You got choices to make.
That's right.
And the choices that we make, we gotta live with the outcome. And like I said, it affects other people. So I play, even when they flatten me out, I was playing it positive after that. I was like, man, I started getting books to reading because I had plans on coming out here. I said, I'm going to move to Atlanta. I'm going to get me and I knew I was coming home to no money because I ain't had no more money at this time. I was flat broke. Right. But I said, I'm going to come to Atlanta. I'm going to get in the music business. I'm going to get me a $500,000 house and I'm going to get me a drop top Bentley. I kept talking about it. And
speaking into existence.
I kept speaking it, bro. I said, I'm gonna move to Georgia. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna wind up doing good. I'm gonna do good.
Yeah.
So I did what I said because I stayed away from all the negative, bro. Mm-hmm. You go face challenges anywhere you go.
Every day.
Every day, but you gotta stay strong, know what you want. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta go for it. You can't worry about what nobody says because they always gonna have people that doubt you, that want to see you do bad, that try to bring you down. Right. I had a lot of that come my way.
Right.
But knowing my past and about my brothers, I ignored a lot, stayed away from positive, focused on what I was gonna do when I came home, and I did it, man, through God.
Hey, Kev, let me interject right quick. And they'll smile in your face.
Oh, yeah.
They'll smile in your face, and all along, man, they throwing daggers at your back.
They're throwing daggers at you. Yeah.
A rope around your neck.
Facts.
Bullets to the head.
Facts. And, I learned when Mookie came up missing, that also taught me that. Like, it's hard for me to trust somebody, bro. And my girl can tell you, I be feeling so good, bro. I mean, sometimes I might be wrong, you know what I'm saying, about somebody. But I take me being wrong and move on.
Yeah,
and instead of staying there and finding out that I was wrong the hard way.
Right. That's right.
Right.
I just move around. So, like you said, it's people in your face, but you got to be careful. They're just like, man, y'all wouldn't imagine what I go through since I've been home. Who's people trying to tear me down. And it's people that, bro, I would have did anything for, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They messed our relationship up. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what is they trying to do to me, I got to stay back from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the people that's close to you, people that you'll never believe, man.
Yeah. No, I would. Trust me. Yeah.
And I'm so much on a positive path, and I'm happy with my life. I didn't got away from all that negative.
Yeah.
I just stay away, bro, because I'm not about to let nothing bring me back to my old ways, man.
That's right.
Put your hands on the fire. Don't look back, man.
Don't look back, bro.
That's spiritual.
And you can tell God called me to do this, bro, to teach others, because this social media, man, you know what kind of dude we was. This not for me.
Right.
I was real low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can get on here and tell my story, I really want to help people, man.
Right.
That's right.
I don't want nobody to go through what we went through, bro. So I just hope people, take the advice we giving them, man.
Right. Big facts.
Because, they can be happy in life and they can make it. They can save their people and other people and themselves.
But look, Kev, let me tell you something. This what I learned. And I don't let it deter me from, and I pray for discernment. And I'm getting a little better at it, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you why I keep my wife so close to me. Because she got that vision. If I don't see it, she clean through them.
Yeah. And
she'll give me that look, or if it's all good and I don't see it, she be like, that's my coon. That's my, I had to learn that though. I learned that the hard way, because you don't be more here, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, I'm through the grow, you heard me? So I'm like, look, man, I ain't look. Boy, how you say my God will break you down to build you up.
Yeah.
And say, bro, people will see your happiness. People will see the favor on you, and the enemy will attack. See, and will leave people so vulnerable because God will bless them. God will give favor, but in their mind, since they're getting this favor and they're blessed, they don't think that, they ain't supposed to be tested or attacked. It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
It's coming even harder. So you got to prepare yourself. That's why he said, I prepare a table.
Yep.
I prepare a table.
Right.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow, though I walk through, I don't stop and chill and post up on a. Do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death?
Right. Fact.
You gotta keep walking. Not saying you ain't gonna be tested. Not saying, you know what I'm saying. God got that armor on you. You got to know that you're protected at all times. You're gonna have to cut through some. You're gonna have to do the watch your talker. But you got to have that faith and that confidence. Well, look,
God got me.
He already told me.
Thanks.
Read the testimony that's in His Word. He tell you. He warned you. All of the disciples, all of the people Jesus rocked with was attacked viciously. Gang got attacked. If you rock with Jay, you was under warfare. So it's a spiritual warfare, blood. It's all right. Come on, I'm ready. I'm strapped with the Holy Spirit. Let's go.
Yeah.
And see, the only thing now that we know the power of it.
Yeah.
That movie about the with the two twins, the vampires. The vampires couldn't come in unless somebody invited them. That's just like the Holy Spirit. And look, the devil can't come in unless you invite him in.
Oh man.
You got to choose to let him in. But if you choose to keep him out, he can't. It's a no-go.
Yeah.
But a lot of people fall under the temptation, be fooled, bamboozled. They standing there with the big old pickfork in their hand, like, As soon as they hug you, they jug you in the back.
Yeah.
But if you just be like hands off, like, all right, we can speak from right there. What's that?
Yeah. I'm covered.
Good. I trust you. I trust you from back then.
Yeah.
Because people see your happiness, they'll see your wife, they'll see everything got going on and hate that.
That's what's going on right now.
Praying for them. You praying for everybody, man. You wishing nothing but well. They ask you, you got it, you give it. But they hate you. They hate your happiness because they feel like, man, this nigga ain't supposed to be winning.
Right, thanks.
He was supposed to be winning all that stuff. He done all that.
Yeah. Say, man, and not to cut you off, but
look at the heart. It's not my past. The heart.
Facts.
It's the heart.
It's the heart. Facts.
So that's why you feel like that. That's why you feel you're a secluded person, but you willing to step out of your comfort zone just to help somebody you don't even know.
You don't even know. Facts.
That's what God blesses.
Facts.
That's being obedient to what He say do.
Facts.
He said, you know what it is. We ain't no biblical scholars. We ain't no preachers, pastors. We got the, you know what I'm saying? It's that hood terminology. This that where you can understand what we're saying, but it's biblical. You dig?
Thanks.
So don't go in nobody church trying to quote what we're saying because they're gonna run you.
Yeah.
They're gonna run you out there, man. What is he talking?
What he said.
No, man. The church is us. We having church right now. The church is the people, man.
Right.
Children. So, bro, I'm very proud of what you're doing, bro. I'm proud of being connected to you, bro. I'm proud of where you came from. I'm proud of your mindset, man.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Say, bro, you doing it. You doing it. Yeah. You doing it. You done it. You ain't doing it. You just doing it better and better and better. And that's what we need to do as a nucleus. And like you said, bro, every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream, but one of us gonna do all right.
Right, thanks.
So what that
Facts.
one job is to lift the other ones up when we on our bad day.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
we're gonna have them bad days, but you know, we gotta know how to shake it off, man. You know what I'm saying? If we
Facts.
don't know how to shake, we can't shake it off. That's what you there for. That's what I'm there for. That's what he there for. Hey, 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 hey,
Whatever,
hey,
man.
get your mind right now. Hey,
Right.
shake it off
Facts.
now. What's going on?
Yeah.
Facts.
I need to come over there.
Yeah.
And see, that's what we not taught.
Right.
Every other race is taught that. Even in organized crime, everybody got an organized crime syndicate. But us.
Yeah.
Italians, the Russians, the Vietnamese, the Chinese, the Mexicans, the Latinos, the blacks, we killing each other.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad, man. It's bad, man.
We about to show them how to do it, though. You know.
Yeah, man.
We about to show them how to really we can get together and we can have something that's meaningful and that's positive and that's work. You know, hey, if we see a family or we see a person in distress, we can help them without serving our households, without letting our bills go past due. No, we about to build a function. We about to build how they used to say it, how Jay-Z them used to say, man, the commission.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be hip hop, the hippie that skipped out. We about to build a commission.
Yeah.
But we protected by that blood. So, you know, you got to be very careful about messing with God people. You feel
Facts,
me?
bro. Facts.
So they wonder why things are going so away from them, because you messing with somebody you shouldn't mess with, yo.
Facts, yeah. Facts. Hey, and not to cut you off, but you know, I talked to my girl about that. I'm like, so many, I mean, all the stuff I done been through in life, you know what I'm saying? And so many people is against me, and I always come out on top. You know, you can't
favor.
Yeah, exactly. Favor. You can't stop me. You ought to see God favor me. Why don't you say I'm gonna just leave him alone? That's one of God. Yeah.
What he say? Do not touch my anointing.
Yeah. leave him alone.
I read that.
You know,
I read that.
Yeah.
I read that. That's what he said in the word.
Yeah.
Don't touch my anointing. I'm gonna tell you what my wife said, boy, God don't play about me.
Right.
You play with me if you want. I gotta touch you. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna pray for you. Hey, let's hold court. And my judge, you almost face him, because before Jesus came, God used to punish them. What, you don't believe in me? Zap, zap, zap. Jesus came and brought the you know, hey, Pop, they know not what they do, bro. All right, just because of you, I'm gonna have some understanding for these niggas, but they can keep cutting up if they want. I gotta zap them. What's up, Mike, man?
No, man, I'm just soaking it in, man. You know, I'm resonating with it all. You know what I'm saying? Been there, still going through it. You know, don't profess to be perfect. You know, but today, you know, like all three of us on this panel, you know, I understand. I understand. Back then, I didn't understand. The streets don't teach you.
Facts.
They don't teach you the real, man.
No.
Dude going around right now. Shout out Keedron Brewster. He's promoting big reform, and one of his prime themes is stop teaching the homies bad game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the streets don't teach you good game, man. You know,
they don't tell
you about 3 times. They don't tell you about 30 years. They don't tell you about, you know, losing your brother and still don't know where he is. They don't tell you about losing your mother right before you got out. They don't tell you about 3 deaths, 16 surgeries. They don't tell you about these things. The streets just show you the glitter, and it's an illusion.
Facts. And you know, you lose so much while you're in there, man.
Right.
You know, like my 2 youngest brothers. One of my youngest brother was 16 when he passed, and the other one was 18. So all 3 of my brothers, nobody seen 20. Wow. And those two my younger two brothers, they died while I was in work release. I mean, like a month or 2 months apart.
Yeah.
You know, so you lose so much in there. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you about all that. You know, I didn't see dudes die in there because the people wouldn't give you no medical treatment.
Right. Proper care. Yeah.
Proper care, they never tell you all that. And you know, the dudes crying, the warden passed, and just wouldn't bring the man to the doctor, bro. And when he finally go to the doctor, now he got stage 4 stomach cancer. Man, I watched this man in front of me just literally die.
Yeah.
This man was sleeping next to me, man. They don't tell you about all that, bro.
Jumping off the run and killing themselves because they received the wrong information in a letter. No,
man.
Off 3 row, man. Three tiers high, 3 stories high, man.
Wait. Well,
yeah.
He got a letter.
Yeah. And just say the letter said his chick is saying bye-bye. This is somebody he done poured into, he done trusted, he done left money with, you know, take care of you till I come home. I'll be there in a minute. And he received that letter, man, and it mentally, it destroys him. And his only refuge is, man, I'm out. I tap out. And come over that 3 row. And when he land on that bottom row on that concrete, yeah, it ain't just broke ankles, man, and cracked ribs. It's death, man. I can't tell you how many times, man. I'm talking about with these, man. Seen that, man. They don't tell you that, man. It's real. And it's all about choices, man. You got to make better choices.
You got to make better choices.
On business with that faith. And I'm going to go scripture, even if it's just the faith of a mustard seed. Sometimes, man, I call you in the morning, man. Sometimes I'll be on flat home, boy. And you know it. You know how to read me. But all I know, and I thank my mama, man, you get on your knees. You get on your knees. And then I make it my business, boy. And I'm a grown man, 54 years old. I make it my business to get on my knees in the morning and at night. And if I jump in that bed or if I jump out of it, I don't feel right. It's like sleeping with something, a thorn or something. You got that mindset, man. Preparation. You got to be prepared for this day. It's real out here, man. Ain't nothing free out here, man. Just because it say the free world, ain't nothing free out here.
You remember we was on the road. We were way out of town. We bunking in. We about to get in the bed. Hold up! I got to hit my knee. Bam!
Got to. It's real, because I'm covered. I got to be covered even when I'm asleep, man. People die in their sleep, man, and they don't get that chance to wake up the next day, a second chance, 3rd, 4th, 100th, whatever it is. They don't get that chance to wake up and say, "God, forgive me of my sin." And if I don't say nothing else, I'm gonna say that.
Facts.
Confess the sins. Confess
unknown and known.
Facts.
Unknown.
I still trip out. I still trip out soon. We get off. You know what I'm saying? Get offline, man.
Yeah.
But I thank God, man, that He's in me.
Yeah.
And that He got me covered, man.
Yeah.
Chosen, man. Favored, man.
Yeah, bro. A lot of dudes come home after 30 years and don't have it all, bro. And I tell people, I say, man, my man, if you don't know his story, you'll think he's a college professor or something. You wouldn't even know if you don't pay attention to the small things. And a lot of people don't. So they wouldn't even have the slightest idea you've been gone that long.
Yeah.
They would never even think about it. They'll never even, it wouldn't even pass their thought process.
Right.
But that goes to show you how favor works. Because guess what? It ain't like you was an angel in there.
No,
you wasn't no angel.
I ain't no angel now.
You was getting it. You know what I'm saying? So, but God kept you in line enough to say, hey, this don't happen when you hit the gate. You got to start preparing.
Preparation. You heard my man say. You heard my man say. My man say he started preparing then sparring match for what he's faced with now. He started investing in himself, reading books. Yeah. Stop hanging around them knuckleheads.
Yeah.
They ain't reading books like this here. But bro had a plan. And God said, Write it plain.
Right.
And it also says God will make room for your gift. Bro, you ain't in that truck by hapstance.
No. Let me show you how strong my faith is and how powerful God is. When I left and come to Georgia, I left because I that's how bad I wanted to get away from all the old life. So I had to get clean out of New Orleans. I wanted to get out of Louisiana. I said, I'm going to Georgia, bro.
Yeah, people, places, and things.
People, places, and things, man. I got promised. I ain't have no money when I came to Georgia.
Right.
I got promised a job by one of my family members.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I came out here with no money. I wind up getting $1,000. Trump was giving that money out for the unemployment. So I wind up finding me an apartment, bro. Yeah. Thinking that the dude gonna give me the job, who said he would give me the job to come out there. But I mean, God had already had it planned out for me. I came out here with no money. I took a chance, bro. Yeah. Dude didn't even give me the job.
Right.
But I didn't stop there. I already had the apartment, so now what I'm gonna do. But I ain't panic.
Yeah, got to go with it.
I gotta go with it. I mean, if you ain't do what you gotta do, it don't stop there.
Yeah.
They go to show you that was a family member, man. I started the little loan care service, man. I waited on some more money to come from the unemployment, bought me a lawnmower and a weed eater, man.
Right.
And I started just doing yours because I was broke, man. I think I had like $200 in my pocket to get back home and wait for some more money. Yeah. So I came back home and I waited for 3 more weeks and got the rest of that money and I went back up there. Yeah. And I started cutting grass. Man, I started in my car. I had a 2016 Audi Acura when I came home that I just tried to get and God made it come through because I had no credit or nothing. They just gave it to me. Yeah. So I left and went out there. I'm riding around with this equipment in my car, bro. And when I pull it up to people, how they like, why you riding that beautiful car with that? You know, because I mean, this how bad I want it, and you know, right, I knew something gonna break because God just giving me this feeling. Right. And I met this old man, Mr. Santine, bro. That's why they say it will be somebody that you don't even know that God's sending your life to help you, bro.
Right. God work through people, man.
Right.
Man, and I was doing somebody, y'all, that old man pull up, bro. He said, man, come to my house when you're finished. He said, I got some work for you. He said, I got some work for you to do. Yeah. When I finished this job. So I went around there. He asked the same thing. He said, man, why you riding in that beautiful car with this lawnmower stuff? I said, man, that's all I got. So I guess that showed him I wanted it. And I never told him my past, but I asked him to watch this podcast. And Mr. Santine told me, but he said, man, look, I don't even must know you. He said, but for some reason, I like you. He said, I'm going to make sure you get this money. Amen. If you ain't got no work, come to my house. And if I ain't got nothing for you to do, I'm going to find some work for you to do. Mm. Yeah. And I'm going to pay you. Yeah. And I was like, wow. And but that's a good old man. And he kept his word, bro.
But God.
But God, bro. And
that was Mookie all over again.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And it was like a pops to me. It was like a pops to me. He called him and his wife, but he took a liking to me, bro. Good old man, man. Good old man, bro.
There's a saying we know from the streets: real recognize real.
Yeah, so facts.
Bump it up a level. Good recognize, bro. You know, good so, man recognize good man.
Facts. God got his way of working, but you know, you can't get up when you give up when you feel like you hit a roadblock. Because sometimes things gonna be tough, but that's a test from God to see how bad you want this.
Right.
Hey, I was just telling somebody today, man. Sometimes, bro, you know, people always, you know, as we young, you know, the old people, oh, the devil this, the devil that, the devil. Man, sometimes God will give you trouble. Trouble is transportation sometimes. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll give you that little trouble just to transport you to the next level, to give you that extra push, just to make sure you prepared, make sure you really want this. Yeah, I'm going to put you through this and see if you can handle this rigorousness, and you go get it.
Yeah. Right. That's what that lawnmower in the back of that Acura was.
In the back of the
yeah.
Now look at me.
Fact.
I know you pulling the 52-foot trailer. Yeah.
Yeah,
How many
53.
lawnmowers can you get in now? Yeah.
53, yeah, bro.
3 foot.
53. Yeah.
Yeah.
53.
And man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel so good. I mean, my 3 brothers, I use them as strength now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like, if that can't break me, nothing can break me.
Right.
You know? Yeah, I hate, like I said, I hate that they gone, so I gotta use it as my strength now.
Yeah.
And bro,
Fuel.
if I'm right, if I'm so happy with my life, bro. I'm out the game. All that's behind me.
Yeah.
I didn't know life could feel like this, dude. For real, bro. If I'm able to say, I mean, somebody I loved so much, and I'm a man. I don't try to impress nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not. If I mess up, I must tell you I apologize. I'm not scared to say sorry. If I can say I don't want no retaliation behind my brother,
Yeah,
man, I'm happy, bro.
Yeah.
For man, all that shit behind, man. Man, bro. They used to always tell me, bro, you don't need nothing but God and a lot of people don't feel like I got a relationship with God like I do, but I don't care. I know the relationship I got in.
That's all that
matters. I feel good.
That's all that matters.
For real. That's all that matters.
That's why they call it a personal relationship.
Bingo.
Facts. Facts.
You got to listen to the small things first. You stay through the pastor, through the
what Yolanda Adams say, alone in the room, it's you and me.
Man, when I got shot, I realized I didn't need nobody else but me to go to God. I just had to go through the sun. And I always heard it when I was small, because my mom and them they was spiritual.
Right.
But I always heard it. So, just God put the right pieces around you, bro, and it just work out. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of doing things. But look, check this out, bro. We went over. We got to do this again. This part one. This part one of Mr. Bambino. You heard me? But look, bro, like I said, bro, if y'all can do anything, man, like, subscribe, and share. And if you can't use the information, man, pass it on to 3 people, man. It's free. It don't cost you nothing but like, subscribe, and share, and we appreciate it, man. But me and Mike got something special going on, but I'm gonna let Mike break it off in there, bro. And we may can use y'all help on this, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. We need your help, as a matter of fact. So, having said that, January the 24th, Anthony and I and some more persons have been shown favor to go into one of the worst youth facilities in the state of Texas, Giddings State Jail, for those of you that know. Having said that, we not only want to go in, show up, and show out, but we also want to do something that hasn't been performed. We want to go in and we want to feed these guys something that they don't get on a regular. So having said that, we need donations. So with that in mind, we are asking that you please donate to Jumpstart Youth Initiative. And you can send money to $MPR. And again, we appreciate all donations. I promise you, every penny will be spent towards the kids. We will come back on after January and show the footage of the event, but we're just trying to make it big and special. And I want to leave you with this. This could be your kid. This could be your kid. And you could be flat broke. You could be not able to see him, not able to visit him, not able to write a letter. And somebody going down there to take care of your kid, to show him love.
I was one of those kids before me, so
we were.
I was in LTI for a long time. I was
just in an adult prison for 30.
I thought it was my house.
Right. I had to make it my house. I didn't know if I was going to come home.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So having said that, man, again, man, please donate. I wouldn't care if it's $1, If you got $100, whatever God places on your heart to donate, to contribute, to help us go down here again and show up and show out, money sign MPR.
Look, Mike, this what you do. This in all the comment boxes, just put the information in there where they can, if they choose to, they can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and tap in because like I said, the Max Tax gonna do their part. You know what I'm saying? We blessed for to have a little help already, but the more the merrier. To get these kids taken care of, give them something, because they are children. They probably done some adult things, but as long as we can show them that they can be kids, as long as they can, it'll be more development for them. Because the quicker they try to go into adulthood, that's the least they learn.
Right.
You have to go through the childhood stage. Because I wasn't forced. I made a bad choice to be grown. If I can go back right now, man, I'd be a child as long as I could. My kids right now.
Shooting marbles.
I don't blame
them. Let me speak on that. And I didn't, excuse me from cutting y'all off, bro.
No,
I didn't have a childhood myself, man. I got in the streets at 11 years old, and I missed my childhood. So I wish I can go back there too, man.
Listen. You're hearing grown men saying they wish they could go back and correct their wrong. So why you have that liberty? Why you have that freedom? Hey man, right? Make the best choices, man. Because you children are our future, man. Y'all are the ones once we die off that's gonna keep it going. And we praying that you give the little homies, the little girls, good game.
Please.
Keep them out that penitentiary, man.
Please.
That ain't no university.
Please.
That ain't no football field. That ain't no CDL class. That's made to break you, to dehumanize you. Stay away from the prison, man.
But look, I'm gonna say this, and we gonna look. Someone said, "How can they donate?" That's why I say he gonna put the information.
I'm having difficulty, and so if you could put it up there right quick in your comments, because
text it to me.
Okay, it's hashtag MPR.
Just text it, because I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Right.
Look, check this out. Look, if I can do anything, I'll be like, all right. These kids we didn't see when we were small, and you can contest to this, Kev. The things the kids doing now, they're losing their life. When we done those things, we probably got punished. We probably got to, cut the grass, wash the dishes, can't go outside for a week, but we still sneak outside. These kids doing this stuff, going party hopping, going to different, they losing their life. Straight bullets, wrong, mistaken identity. They shooting up the car with a child in there. Man, it's dangerous, man. These kids don't have the same leniency we had. They losing their lives out there.
And it's real.
They dying.
It's real.
They dying for knocking on the door, running, playing. We used to call it nigga knock.
Right.
People are coming out there shooting these kids, man. So, it's different, man. It's
and
different.
Screaming, stand your ground.
And I think what I think is playing a big part in the way the kids are today, because when we was kids, our parents was parents.
Right.
Today, the kids' parents won't be their friends.
Right. And that's the no-no.
Yeah, you're not helping your child.
Right.
You're not helping them at all. And in the long run, you're hurting them.
Right. The scripture says, train them up and they will go.
Yeah.
Train them up. Train them up and they will go.
Let me tell you people
go ahead.
Where they can find me at, man.
Yeah, please do that.
On Facebook, y'all can find me at Rise, R-I-Z-E, Block Burners. Block BLOCBURNZA. And on YouTube, I ain't still too good with this stuff yet, bro. Just on the internet. On Instagram is Kev, Kev, 7877. And YouTube is Rise Rise FW6. Let me make sure I'm right. Let me make sure I'm correct, bro. Yeah. Rise RIZE F6W. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's right.
And let them know what area you in, brother, where you at. If they looking for any work, you can they can contact you.
Well, they could DM me on Facebook. I'm in Georgia, man. I'm in Douglasville, Georgia.
All right, I think I got it. Damn. And I'll just go back and put it on Facebook as well. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing right there. So, but see, bro, here at Mindset Therapy, we help men, women, and children believe in themselves again. We offer 7 simple strategies to developing a positive mindset, and we stand on it. Remember, man, if you haven't got beaten again, 7 steps to developing a positive mindset, inbox me, man. I will get your information. I'll send your book off, man. We could do it like that because I'm having some technical difficulties with Amazon. But you can go on Amazon and leave me a nice review about the book. But I will want you to read it first before you leave the review. So I know it's a brain banger. So if you read it, you're gonna like it. But I want honest, feedback. So if you can get the book, just inbox me, DM me, let me know your information, send the book out to you, and we can get it like that. It's easier, less trouble, no difficulties. We could do it like that, man. Holler at your mans, man. Mike, let them know something.
Hey man, again, man, ask that you please help and support by any means. Jumpstart Youth Initiative, and but God, man, but God. Another one, Kev, my heart goes out to you, man. My door is open. If you ever need to holler at me, please holler at me, man, because I feel you. I know it. And I cannot wait to meet you and shake your hand because I'm proud of you, homeboy. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Kev, get the people something to go off, man.
Stay positive, stay focused. Don't worry about what nobody said. You're gonna have people that doubt you, but keep going, man. Keep going. And you can do anything you want to do in life.
Right.
Don't matter what you got against you, no matter what kind of convictions you got, what you done been through. None of that don't matter. It's on you. You just keep going. Keep going. God gonna do the rest.
That's definitely
right. Stay
positive.
Again, this is Mr. Mindset Therapy, man. Thank you, Kev, man. I'm very, very, very super proud of you, bro. Thank you for coming on. It's been a real pleasure having you on, and I know we're gonna do it again. Part 2, and Bino story. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? We can get more in depth about Mook. But right now, y'all can wait for part 2. Big Mike, as always, man. Thank you for pulling up and showing out, man. And again, man,
it's a pleasure, man. But God,
7:00, man. But God, let's go. Life after time.
Yeah.
So, y'all better stay on. And it's good night, y'all.